It's Indio Radio. It's the John and Drew Show. I'm John.
I'm Drew.
It's Kane.
Our guest today is Lori Ross. You can find her on Twitter at @ToBeFitLori. Total amount of weight that you lost, how much?
126 pounds.
126 pounds, which may not seem like a lot, except when you started, you were how much?
289.
And you were only how tall?
5'5".
Okay. So now during that, so when you were larger, I'm sure that you had to deal with a lot of people that maybe weren't nice to you.
Mm-hmm.
So Drew has a perfect question for you.
Well, this is a question from the listeners. Actually, no, I lie. It's a question from me. What do you think? Because I know my answer. What do you think if fighting were legal and you could just challenge somebody? Do you think people would be nicer? Do you think people would have more compassion or at least execute more manners?
It's that law of mutual combat, isn't it?
If fighting were legal, if it were,
I mean, well, it's not necessarily illegal, but
yeah, I mean, maybe that's a possibility. There's people have to dig deeper, I think, to determine whether or not it's worth the fight.
If they want to say something,
because I mean, you have to be careful. I was always fake. I was always the person that didn't want to cause the fights. I took on everything. I mean, if somebody said something bad about me, I kind of held it in, and
you ate it.
Yeah, I ate it. Exactly. I ate it.
Sister, I'm on board with that. I understand.
I always wanted people to like me. I mean, you don't want people to not like you. So I would conform. I say conform.
Drew's connecting with our female guests.
It has nothing to do. You want to know something? I'm gonna drop serious.
Yeah, I'm serious.
It has nothing to do with her being female. It has to do with the fact that I can identify with everything she's going through.
Okay.
At one point in my life, I lost over 115 pounds.
Wow.
I was 325 pounds.
Wow. I didn't know that.
And I got down to 208 when I got back from Iraq. And so that's my goal now, is to get back to. But one of the things you've mentioned is I wasn't ready for the layers coming off. That's the easy part in my book, is dedicated to a diet, workout regimen.
Yeah, everybody knows those.
I have, it's time for me, but the emotional scars that are revealed.
Yeah.
That's the part that put it all back on.
That's the biggest part.
Well, I mean, I think if you're listening to today's show and you've listened for quite some time, you're like, hey guys, a little different today, Mm-hmm. But really the arc of the show is fun, funny, and make the world a better place. We said it in the last break. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do, how much money you have, where you live, any of that.
Right.
Every single one of us on the planet, we have things that we want to change about ourselves. And I would even go so more than just change, transform, meaning that we see where we want to be, and we sometimes forget that, we're not the only people that are going through these things. Right. So I don't see anything wrong, with changing the tone sometimes and inviting other people to reach out to other people in a support group situation. We've seen on Twitter, the people that are committed to working out, people that are committed to being healthy, have started to gravitate toward each other around, I mean, not saying specifically about this show, but we've seen our listeners connecting. Oh, you do Zumba, I do Zumba. Oh, I do this, I do that. Have you found that to be true?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I have a lot of followers that are into fitness. They come on and follow me, or they see my before and after picture that's on my Twitter page, and they connect with me, and they, want to know more, or they'll send me a message, or, they want to connect. And it's those people that reach out to you that are either wanting help. They want to know how you did it. I mean, a lot of the questions are how you did it, and they want the simple answer. Well, it's not simple. It's just not. It's not an easy fix, so to speak.
And you did it with just healthy eating and weightlifting and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. I trained weightlift.
And what is is it TKD or what is it?
TKB, Turbo Kickboxing.
Okay, so Turbo Kickboxing is what it stands for, because I read that on your Twitter. Your what were they called? The explanation there.
TKB certified. Yeah. I teach Turbo Kickboxing classes at 24 Hour Fitness.
Oh, okay.
And I'm getting ready to start Body Pump, which is a weightlifting classes, and so it's
nice.
Body Combat, different things like that. I love that type of stuff.
So which one? Plug yourself. Plug your service. Plug something.
No.
Hey,
plug my service. Plug my service real quick here.
Sorry.
Turbo Kickboxing, 24 Hour Fitness. I teach in Arnold. Max Muscle is where my trainer is the manager at. I get a lot of supplements from them. Love their. It's one of the supplements I use. It's called Gosh, I can't remember the name of it. Look, you guys are all staring at me now.
Okay.
That's
all
okay.
right.
Just tweet it
All
out.
right. Well, that's okay.
I'll tweet
Well,
it, yeah.
when we come back, we'll find out the name of the product, and we'll also learn the importance of lyrics when you're kicking and you're pumping.
Wow. I see what you did there.
Stay with us. It's the John and Drew Show on Indio Radio, broadcasting live from Shock City Studios.
Emphasis on the shock.
Pumping, kicking.